trains versus cars, when impatience, misjudgment, and reckless driving meet unstoppable force, disaster is inevitable. In this shocking compilation, we bring you some of the most intense train crashes and unbelievable mistakes caught on camera. From impatient drivers trying to beat the crossing signals to massive collisions that leave vehicles in ruins, these moments serve as a chilling reminder of the power of locomotives. Stay tuned as we count down the most shocking, heart-stopping, and downright reckless train-related accidents of 2025. A heart-stopping moment unfolds as a man finds himself stuck on the tracks with a speeding train approaching fast. With mere seconds to react, he makes a desperate move, jumping out of his vehicle just in time. The train smashes through the car, turning it into twisted metal, but the man walks away unharmed. A devastating scene unfolds as a speeding train collides with a vehicle trapped on the tracks. The impact is brutal. Metal crumples, debris flies, and the sheer force of the crash leaves nothing but destruction in its wake. Smoke rises as the wreckage is scattered along the railway, a chilling reminder of how unforgiving train collisions can be. A real-life nightmare that shows the deadly consequences of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. A terrifying moment unfolds as a family's car mistakenly crosses the barricade right into the path of an oncoming train. With no time to escape, the train slams into the vehicle, sending it spinning off the tracks. Miraculously, despite the sheer impact, everyone inside survives without major injuries. A routine day takes a disastrous turn in Kentucky as a car gets stuck on the tracks with a train barreling toward it at full speed. With no time to stop, the inevitable happens. Boom! The train plows straight through the vehicle, ripping it apart on impact. Debris flies, metal crumples, and the wreckage is left scattered along the tracks. A shocking traffic nightmare unfolds on Highway 14 in Auburn as a car hauler gets stuck on the tracks right in the path of an oncoming train. In a brutal collision, multiple vehicles are sent flying as the massive locomotive plows through them. Miraculously, no serious injuries have been reported, but the aftermath is pure chaos. Crews are now working to clear the wreckage, and drivers are urged to avoid the area. A tense moment unfolds as a driver finds himself trapped on the tracks with a train speeding straight toward him. With only seconds to react, he makes the split-second decision to abandon his vehicle and run for his life. Just as he escapes, the train smashes into the car, crushing it instantly and dragging the wreckage down the tracks. Shocking surveillance footage from Orlando captures a terrifying moment. A driver ignores the warning signals and pulls forward just as the railroad gate closes. Within seconds, disaster strikes. The speeding train slams into the vehicle with full force, leaving it mangled in its path. The driver suffers serious injuries, serving as a grim reminder of why traffic laws at railroad crossings exist.
Whoa! Got hit by the bright light. Oh my lord. Helicopters here.
Miami traffic takes a shocking turn as a Brightline train barrels through an intersection, straight into a car on the tracks. The impact is brutal, sending debris flying and bringing everything to a sudden, violent halt. Witnesses watch in disbelief as the wreckage is left mangled along the railway. A heart-stopping moment unfolds in Los Angeles as a motorist recklessly drives onto the tracks, right in front of an oncoming train. In a split second, the massive locomotive slams into the vehicle, sending it flying in a cloud of debris. The dramatic footage is a chilling reminder of the dangers of ignoring railway signals. Trains can't stop on a dime. One wrong move can lead to disaster. A sweet ride turns sour in a terrifying moment as a truck hauling candy gets stuck on the railroad crossing after bottoming out. The driver desperately tries to get free, But there's no time an oncoming train smashes into the truck with full force. The collision shatters the truck, sending candy flying everywhere, while the train derails part of the load. Thankfully, no serious injuries, but this crash was brutal.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's not stopping.
It's not gonna stop.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh goodness.
In a shocking moment captured on camera, a woman records the terrifying sight of a train crashing into the detached trailer of a truck stuck on the tracks. The truck driver drives away, unaware that the trailer is still in the train's path. The train slams into the trailer with immense force, but thankfully, no injuries are reported. A heart-stopping moment as two adults and a child scramble for their lives after their vehicle gets stuck on the railroad tracks. With a train speeding toward them, they make a desperate run for safety, just moments before the massive locomotive crashes into their car. The train's impact is violent, but thanks to their quick thinking, the family escapes unharmed. A close call in Georgia as a car is stuck on the tracks with a train rapidly approaching. In a heart-stopping moment, the driver manages to escape the vehicle just seconds before the massive train crashes into it. The impact is catastrophic, leaving the car mangled and debris scattered across the tracks. A lucky escape for the driver, but a powerful reminder of how dangerous railroad crossings can be. Always make sure to stop and stay safe.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gonna hit it. Oh my god.
A terrifying scene unfolds in Oakland as an Amtrak train barrels toward a vehicle stranded on the tracks. In a split second, disaster strikes. The train smashes into the car, triggering a massive explosion and engulfing the wreckage in flames. Thick smoke fills the air as emergency crews rush to the scene. A fiery and devastating reminder that when it comes to trains, hesitation can be fatal. Never take chances at railroad crossings. Shocking footage from Florida captures the dramatic moment a train collides with a car stuck on the tracks. The driver, unaware of the impending danger, barely escapes before the massive locomotive slams into the vehicle, sending debris flying. The force of the impact leaves the car completely destroyed, a chilling reminder of the dangers of ignoring railroad signals. Always stay alert at crossings, because when a train is coming, there's no stopping it.
I'm gonna back up.
A tense moment unfolds in Haverstraw as a truck becomes stranded on the railroad tracks with a train speeding toward it. With no time to move the vehicle, the inevitable happens. The train crashes into the truck with full force, sending debris flying in all directions. The massive impact leaves the truck in ruins, serving as a stark reminder that railroad crossings are no place for hesitation. Always stay alert and never take risks near the tracks. A devastating collision unfolds as Norfolk Southern train 173 barrels toward a tractor trailer stuck on the tracks. With no time to stop, the massive locomotive smashes into the truck, tearing it apart on impact. Debris is sent flying, and the sheer force of the crash leaves the trailer in ruins. A routine crossing turns into a disaster as a passenger train hurtles toward a truck stranded on the tracks. With no time to react, the inevitable happens. The train slams into the truck, obliterating it on impact. Passengers inside the train feel the jolt as debris scattered across the scene. A heart-stopping moment as a train barrels toward a truck stuck on the tracks. The driver scrambles to escape, but within seconds, the massive locomotive slams into the vehicle, tearing it apart in a violent collision. Debris flies as the impact shakes the ground, leaving nothing but twisted metal behind. A brutal reminder that when it comes to trains, there's no room for error. Always respect the crossings.
Hold on. Stop! I thought she was might need help.
A terrifying moment unfolds as a minivan gets stranded on the tracks with a train rapidly approaching. With no time to stop, the locomotive smashes into the van, sending it flying in a violent explosion of debris. The impact is devastating, leaving the vehicle unrecognizable. A massive collision unfolds as an 18-wheeler gets stuck on the tracks with a train speeding toward it. The driver jumps out just in time before the locomotive slams into the truck, ripping it apart on impact. Metal and debris scatter everywhere as the train drags the wreckage down the tracks, leaving behind a scene of total destruction. Emergency crews rush to assess the damage as the dust settles.
He's so scared. Huh?
Oh, there it is.
The guy got out though. Yeah, the guy got out, but...
A shocking scene in Ackworth, Georgia, as a truck becomes stranded on the tracks with a train rapidly approaching. Within seconds, the massive locomotive smashes into the vehicle, sending debris flying in all directions. The force of the impact crushes the truck, leaving wreckage scattered along the railway as emergency crews rush to the scene. Terrifying moment as a car gets stuck on the tracks, with an oncoming train speeding toward it. In an instant, the train slams into the vehicle with incredible force, sending it crumpling like paper. The car is completely destroyed, its frame twisted and mangled beyond recognition. The impact is a brutal reminder of how dangerous it can be when cars meet trains, there's no contest, and the car loses every time. A devastating crash unfolds near the Clay Mills level crossing in Burton-upon-Trent as a train crashes into a car stuck on the tracks. The force of the collision is overwhelming as the train smashes through the vehicle, leaving it unrecognizable. The wreckage is scattered across the crossing, and emergency crews rush to the scene, a chilling reminder of the dangers of railroad crossings.
Oh shit, right here it is, right here. Motherfucker.
Get back further. Fuck.
Fuck.
A massive crash unfolds in Moberly, Missouri, as a train slams into an oversized load stuck on the tracks. The oversized load, unable to clear the crossing in time, is struck with incredible force, sending debris flying and the vehicle crushed beneath the train's power. The scene is chaotic, with wreckage scattered everywhere as emergency responders rush to the scene. A devastating reminder of the danger of oversized loads and the importance of safety at railroad crossings. And that wraps up another shocking compilation of train collisions. The force and devastation captured in these moments remind us just how important it is to stay alert and always respect railway crossings. Thanks for watching, and make sure to stay safe out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more intense and eye-opening footage. Until next time, stay cautious on the road.